Did Russia just cross the line? Is there going to be a nuclear war? Is a market crash imminent? Don't panic. We will see what happened on November 19th, where escalating Russia Ukraine tension sent panic across the globe. But the US market had a surprising twist. S&P 500 was up, Dow Jones was down. So what's the deal? Let's find out how this geopolitical drama unfolded and what it means for your investment. Hello traders, this is Umar with you. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing great. So everything was on track yesterday. In fact, if you see 19th of November, it was a very excellent day, and in fact, if you see Nifty was up by more than 1.5%. It started the day at around 23,500. It went till 23,800. A 300 point rally in Nifty alone. And all of the sudden, everything started to fall. And you know what is the main reason? There is a guy in US. He is 83 years old. He is the 46th president of United States. It is none other than Joe Biden. What he told Ukraine is that you can use long-range missiles against Russia. Now this caused a panic. Now, in reply to this, Russia came out with a doctrine. Russian Defense Secretary told that if Ukraine is going to use Western power, Western missiles against Russia, it is going to use its nuclear power on Ukraine. So that created a panic, and we saw what happened. From around 23,800, market started falling below 23,500, I believe. It was a disaster, right? So if you had long in positions, or if you are kind of delta neutral, I would say to hold the position, because nothing is going to happen. Maybe tomorrow, which is 21st of November, we might gap up. Now, if you ask me what is the rationale behind what I'm saying, we will have to talk briefly about 3 points here. First, as we discussed earlier, escalating tensions between Russia and Ukraine caused initial jitters in US futures, US market, leading to a sharp decline just before the opening bell. This was primarily due to Russia lowering its threshold for nuclear strike. That is obvious. Following US allowing Ukraine to use long-range missiles, but S&P 500 increased by 0.4% to close at around somewhere 59,000, 5,900. Sorry, Dow Jones was down. It closed somewhere around 43,200, and Nasdaq was up by around 1.04 to close somewhere at around, if I'm right, around 19,000. And most importantly, the CBOE volatility index, also known as fear gauge, is to around 16.04. After when it opened, it was around 17, so it was down to around 16. So indicating a slightly decrease in market sentiment. Now you can understand this is just a knee-jerk reaction. Apart from that, we don't have to worry about market crash. Now, if this is true, what is happening in between Russia and Ukraine, do you think US futures would be trading in the green? As I talk to you, Dow Jones is up by 150 points, S&P is up by 15 points, Nasdaq is up by 70 points, and most importantly, GIFT Nifty is around 23,700. I mean, this guy is nuts. I recently watched a video where Joe Biden is visiting, he's gone for G20. He's visiting Amazon rainforest, and after a press conference, he's just started walking into the forest. If you want, you can Google Joe Biden rainforest meme. It's trending in social media. Instead of stopping war, this guy is encouraging what they. That's why Trump Jr. tweeted, "Get World War III going." Now the second thing is, I use some price action indicator, or I use some order flow or order block, and what I see in my chart is there is a huge demand around 23,400, which means 23,400 FIIs or institutions are having a huge long position. So I believe that 23,400 is not going to be, or let's say for example 23, even worst case 23,000 is not going to be taken anytime soon. So that's what I believe in terms of price action. Now it can happen, it may not happen. There are lots of factors which we have to consider. Let's say, for example, if there is a bad news overnight, what can happen? There is going to be a gap down. We cannot avoid these kind of things. But if everything goes well, if there is no bad news, what I truly believe is that market may gap up. Now, as I told you, as I talked to you, US futures are all in the green. Not only US futures, even European markets are all in the green, and probably we will gap up tomorrow morning. As I told you, gift nifty is around 23,700. So let's hope for the best. It doesn't mean because I'm saying I have delta neutral position. I have in fact I have huge positions where if the market goes down, I'll be in huge loss. But of course we have hedged our position. It's not like we are having naked call options or put options. We have hedged our position. But if it gaps up or it goes on the higher side, it would be very good for us, because we will make good returns, is what I'm trying to say. So to end this video, I'll give a conclusion. Be cautious. Given the mixed global cues and geopolitical concern, the Indian market might open cautiously. Now, second thing is volatility. Expect some volatility throughout the day, as investors will see the news flow and global development. And third thing is focus on domestic factors. With Maharashtra elections just finished, domestic political development and their potential impact on economy could influence market sentiment. And fourth is sector specific. Keep an eye on specific sectors like IT, auto, and banking, which have been showing which has been showing strength recently. However, global uncertainty might impact sectors with high foreign investment. And in terms of global market, US market performance tonight and Asian trends tomorrow morning will likely influence the opening of Indian market. And any geopolitical and any further escalation or de-escalation in Russia-Ukraine conflict will significantly impact investor sentiment. And check the crude oil prices. Fluctuations in crude oil price can affect India's economy and influence market movement. And last but not the least, rupee movement also. The Indian rupee performance against the US dollar will also be a crucial factor to watch. And in terms of technical, Nifty 50 faces resistance, has a good resistance at around 23,800 and support at 23,300. A break above or below this level could trigger further movement. And in terms of Banknifty is also facing resistance at 51,000 and support at 50,000. So with that all being said, I hope you will be cautious, have hedged your position. I'll see you in yet another video. Till then, take care. Bye.